as you know, every sport, everything is on suspension or just not happening right now because of the corona epidemic, right? So, in that news, stay safe, stay inside because we're locked down still. And it is a time where you need to think about more than yourself, for one, and how this affects the world. Meaning that we are in a situation that nobody knows when it's going to get back into day-to-day life. Now in sports, like I said, everything is not happening. What is cool that I've noticed in the sport world, like on networks like ESPN and Major League MLB Network, they're going into their archives, right? So, and pulling out like full-length games. As I'm trying to get you a better view of, and I'm outside in a different location, but full games that to fill in the gap of what there was supposed to originally be, to pass up the time, because that's what they do. They're a network for sports. In conclusion to that, in this situation, there's something that happens. There's 3 things that happen every 4 years. There is the leap year. Every 4 years there's a leap year, meaning 29 days in February, which we're past that for 2020. Check out that video of where I say happy birthday to all of them that actually have a birthday on that day. Another thing is the presidential elections happen every 4 years. A president can get elected, be in presidency up to 8 years. So that's 4 plus 4 is 8. That's a little bit of math, simple. But the big thing is, now I don't know if they're going to, if this is for the winter too. It could be this year in 2020. They have just announced in Tokyo where it was supposed to be. This is the main reason for the video. Because every 4 years there's the Olympics that happen. Well, the Olympics is really cool because it's worldwide. You basically see sports. That's probably the one time that you do see sports from other countries that are used to that you don't usually see, no matter where you are. They have, so since the coronavirus has this epidemic on the world and lockdown and craziness, I am outside in the back getting some fresh air, but to just let you know, so I can feel nice getting outside. But that causes a problem. Now I don't know if it will be involved in the Winter Olympics, which happen in the winter time of 2020. But they have announced that I don't know if, let me know if this is the first time in history that they have pushed it to the next year, pushed it back until 2021. It was originally supposed to do in Tokyo, Japan. You could look it up. But that crosses my attention to make this video. Not thinking about the Olympics and stuff. Just normal like basketball, baseball, football, what they're going to do to suspend it. But never forgot that it was the year of the Olympics. Is a big thing. Certain stuff happens. But what I'm getting out there is, has there ever been a time where in history, this is basically the first time for everything, because we never knew what this was going to do. But was there ever a time in Olympics history where it has been pushed back because of an epidemic or a certain reason? It's just interesting how this is taken part of life and just how every day today goes. Who knows that you might be into one thing, then another thing happens. But to deal with the biggest sporting event that happens every 4 years is a big thing in the news. Like, there's no taking that into a situation like this. It's really just craziness on what's going on, minus the little sports, which I just mentioned, that gets, because you expect, there's a certain time where people expect things, and when they don't fulfill, they don't happen, and then people go crazy. That's one thing. It just, will we see? So I think it's a great idea, but if the only time where people get together and look at different sports from around the world, it's kind of like a thing to expect. Like, oh, they do that? That's a unique sport. I never knew that they had that until you see it in the Olympics. And yeah, so. Oh, and then also, I think the Baseball World Classics happen every 4 years, which, if you don't know, is something to do with baseball. I know this is about the Olympics, but side note, that each player goes into the original country to play baseball for their teams, for their country. It's kind of like the baseball Olympics or something like that. And what will the future be for everything? 2021, expect the Olympics to be there.